Greetings, friends. Welcome to the rabbit hole. Today we're diving into 7 reasons why online dating is a waste of time for men, unless you're a football star or pumped up on steroids. Brace yourselves for some harsh truths. Meet Joe. He decided to give Tinder a try, lured by its reputation as the best dating app in the universe. With just a few photos and a brief bio, he was ready to find love in a matter of seconds. But what Joe discovered was far from a romantic fairy tale. After some trial and error, Joe unraveled the brutal reality of dating apps. Unless you have a godlike physique, a model's face, and decent height, you're in for a painful amount of rejection. Skeptical? Let's dive in and find out why. Here are the facts. 1. Online dating is a visual game. In the world of online dating, women judge you based on appearance, height, weight, face, age, muscles, profession, money, and social status. They need to feel the "I want to be seen with this guy" effect. Appearance is king because the selection process is 100% visual. Your charisma and humor can't shine through the screen. If your photos don't exude superhuman magnetic power, don't expect great results. Only those with physical and aesthetic appeal, defined jaws and captivating eyes, can truly stand out. You must be well above average to make her stop swiping left. Women date up, not down. If you're a bald elf with crooked teeth living with your mom, forget about matching with top-tier women. You might be a kind person who spends weekends volunteering, or has a fantastic personality that shines in person. But in a world obsessed with looks, as evidenced by Instagram's rise, this doesn't cut it. If you do well on Instagram, you'll also conquer Tinder, as both platforms thrive on the same visual appeal. If your Instagram doesn't showcase any status, delete it. Endless scrolling is a waste of time, and no fit girl will be interested in your profile. They already have Chad and Tyron in their DMs. 2. The visual double standard. Fairy tales have sold us 2 big lies. Men are visual pigs. Women do not care as long as you have confidence. Wake up, romantic dreamers. Women are just as visual as men, if not more. The difference? They don't express their excitement as vulgarly, but the primal desire is there nonetheless. Know many guys who've tried to impress or win over a girl, even when she was catfishing them and looked different from her photos. They'd still give her a chance. Why? Because it's in men's instinct to reproduce as much as possible, while women are trying to find the best catch. Sure, some women might sleep with anyone, but generally, women have too many options to waste their time on an ugly, poor, or uninteresting guy. So, if the roles were reversed, most women would either leave, barely engage, or just enjoy a night of free cocktails. The reason you sometimes see unattractive men with beautiful women boils down to social status and physical assets. Some women overlook looks in exchange for goods and a higher social position. This is especially true for those with stable hormones and children to consider. However, this doesn't apply to dating apps, which aren't exactly breeding grounds for long-term relationships. The notion that women can resist the allure of top-tier men who shower them with material gifts is a myth. If it were true, we wouldn't hear so many stories of women cheating on their wealthy husbands with poor but tall, muscular, and handsome construction workers and gardeners. Take Jada Pinkett Smith cheating on Will Smith with their son's friend, for example. Will is evidently a top-tier male, rich, famous, and desired by many women. Yet his wife chose to cheat on him with a younger, better-looking guy. This clearly shows a lack of respect for Will. You must always command respect in your relationship. 3. Another big lie is that you need to develop an arsenal of magical pickup lines to conquer women. Funny texts may come off as weird, intelligent texts might help, but they can't make you taller, prettier, more defined, and bigger. Your photos are what speak the loudest on Tinder. The words produced by the timid pulses of your thumbs are almost irrelevant. A guy with powerful photos doesn't need to play tricks with text messages as long as he doesn't say something very stupid or dirty. For some, it may seem painful, but the more attractive you are, the more mistakes you can make. Different faces and bodies give different meanings to the same words. If a universally approved male model says "you're beautiful" to a random girl on the street, he's a gentleman. When a short fat guy does the same, He's a psychopath and should probably call the police. The explanation is simple. Appearance acts as a filter. They determine what type of man you are by simply looking at you. 4. Women have far more options than men in the dating world. I used to manage a few girls on OnlyFans, and to drive traffic to their profiles, we use dating apps. Sorry, but that's how it is. If you see a girl who has an OnlyFans account, chances are you're not actually talking to her. When I created these profiles, a girl without even showing her face would get at least 1,000 likes on the first day. Men simply don't have the same standards. These women receive hundreds of messages from eager guys on Instagram daily. If you're looking for a decent girl, get off dating apps. Do you really want your girlfriend to have been approached by so many guys? Imagine a beautiful girl and how many top-tier men she has in her DMs. This gives women the power to choose the best from the lot. They can pick men at the top of the social hierarchy, and if you're not one of them, well, forget it. 5. Temptation. What would people do if they could get away with it? Anything. The right opportunity could turn even the most righteous man into a thief. Imagine you're married, you realize your wife isn't perfect, but it's okay because you're not perfect either. Suddenly, attractive women start sending you messages with superlatives and coded proposals for unions based on flesh. You might not know it, but it doesn't matter because the virus known as temptation is already operating inside your cells. Should I go for them? You wonder, overloading your brain trying to find a justification. Whenever there's a highly seductive option, people of all moral codes rush to follow the temptation. Tinder offers this opportunity to many women. 6. Self-esteem boost. The main reason women install Tinder is neither sex nor the search for a relationship. Women do it to boost their self-esteem. The vast majority of girls on Tinder have boyfriends and use the app to receive superlatives and feed their egos. They call it playing. I call it cheating through texts. A girl on Tinder confirmed this fact to Joe one day. Tinder is a good tool for a woman to boost her self-esteem, she said. Not that I need it, she added. Then why are you there? Joe thought with a confused look. The most effective confidence injection comes from handsome men. No one wants to receive compliments and likes from the bushes. Consequently, women mainly chat with the most aesthetically pleasing specimens. Of course, sometimes guys from lower leagues get some attention, but it's rare and usually part of a joke. In conclusion, dating apps are a waste of time. They are designed to get both men and women addicted. Men end up buying subscriptions in hopes of getting more chances, while women often just waste your time, failing to see your true value. You're much better off approaching women on the street or in a nightclub. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and follow.